He's not saying that he doesn't recognize the contribution of migrant workers to NHS. He's just saying that if you're coming to the country as a dependent, then you need to work to also contribute to the UK economy and not just be living in the UK economy and drawing from it. So if there's something I admire about the UK, it is this: the ability to pass and stop a law at any given point in time. Within the twinkle of an eye, a law can be passed and one can be stopped. Because just last week or so, there were talks in the news about how the number of migrant skilled workers had increased this year astronomically compared to previous years. And people do not like that at all. They were like, this is ridiculous. Even though these are legal migrant workers, still the numbers are too much. So the government must do something to reduce these numbers. And guess what? Today is the 4th of December, and it has already been announced that certain changes are going to start taking effect from next year's spring onward. So you may be wondering to yourself exactly how many people have come into the UK that is making people complain to the government that do something. Oh, the number is becoming too many. Oh, well, let's look at the numbers. So previous years alone, there was a 59% increase, making the number of main applicants, not dependents, just the main applicants, to be 69,423. And this year, that number has shot up. It is now 299,891. So this is making a lot of people worried, and they are speaking to the government, do something, cut down the numbers. So James Cleverly, he was appointed just last month as the Secretary of State for the Home Department, and they are responsible for immigration and all. So he's put in place a 5-action plan to cut down on immigration, because he says that the health and care visa is being abused. First and foremost, he plans on putting a stop to overseas care workers from bringing in their families and dependents to the UK. About 120,000 dependents followed 100,000 applicants to the UK. And out of those numbers, it is estimated that only 25% of them are in work, which means that the rest of the 75% of the people are living in the UK, existing, drawing from the UK economy without contributing anything to the UK economy. So he plans to put a stop to dependents following applicants to the UK. He plans that care firms will be regulated by the Care and Quality Commission, CQC. And if you know CQC, you know that they are very strict on health standards. So care firms will be regulated by them before they can give sponsorship. That way, not anyone can just give sponsorship to anyone to come to the UK, and will stop that thing where people come to the UK and then they end up losing their jobs, or they end up losing their certificate of sponsorship and all of that, because they will be regulated by CQC and they will maintain a strict health standard. He's not saying that he doesn't recognize the contribution of migrant workers to NHS. He's just saying that if you're coming to the country as a dependent, then you need to work to also contribute to the UK economy and not just be living in the UK economy and drawing from it. Number 2 is that he's going to be reforming the shortage occupation list. We all know and have heard about the shortage occupation list. If your occupation is on this list, you are likely to get a skilled worker visa to come to the UK. But he's planning to review the list. He's planning to take some out, add some, make changes to the list. And he's also planning to stop the 20% discount that you must have as a minimum wage in order to secure a visa using the shortage occupation list. He's planning to increase the annual immigration health surcharge to about 66% increase. So instead of paying £624, you are now going to be paying £1,034 annually for health surcharge. This is the payment you make to be able to use health services in the UK. So by doing this, he's planning to raise about £1.3 billion every year to support health services in the UK. So remember earlier in the year, they looked into the students' visa route, and then they said that master students were no longer allowed to bring their family or dependents to the UK. Well, now they're also going to look into the graduate route as well, and they're going to make sure that that route is not abused, which means that they're going to look into graduate students bringing in their family and maybe review or reform in any way that they can to make sure that that route is also not abused. He's planning to increase the minimum threshold salary in order for you to be able to secure this visa. So currently, if you want to apply for the skilled worker visa, you need to not be earning less than £26,200 a year. But he's planning to raise that amount to £38,700. It means that you should not be earning a minimum salary less than £38,700. But the good news is that those on health and care visa will be exempted, so they don't have to be earning at least £38,700 to get this visa. They can be earning less than that and still get the visa. He is planning to also increase the amount of salary that you must be earning in order for you to apply for a family visa to £38,700, just like for the skilled worker visa. But remember that I said that with the skilled worker visa, he is exempting health and care workers. But then if you want to now go and bring your family to the UK, you must be earning no less than £38,700 a year to apply for family visa for them. He wants to do this so that people will only bring family to the UK that they can support. Which one of these changes or reforms are you most surprised about? Let me know in the comment section. And take note that all of these reforms are starting the spring of next year, which is between the months March and June. So if you have someone that you want to bring over, do so now that the threshold is 18,000 before the increase is 38,700. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so that every time I upload my video, you are notified. Subscription is free, and don't forget to join me on Telegram. I've got pages for nurses, mental health nurses, midwives, and I've got for teachers as well. And don't forget to follow me on social media as well. I'm on Instagram. Let's connect and let's chat. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.